think it looks pretty good. Hey y'all, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Alexa. I'm an artist and a welder. And today I'm going to do something a little bit different. So let's head on down to the shop. Today I'm reviewing the Sefaspe 135E 3-in-1 welder. So let's go ahead and get into it. You thought it was going to be big, well, didn't you? All right. Wow, okay, this is way smaller than I thought it was going to be. So looks like we have a stinger for stick welding. We have the MIG welding gun. It also comes with a little wrench thing here. We got our welding wire. Okay. We have a chipping hammer and a wire brush. Get this one out. Wow, this thing is so tiny and compact. I mean, I wasn't expecting to get a welder that was the size of a loaf of bread. I mean, this thing is so small, which is a good thing because that makes it really portable. All right, looks like I have a quick start guide, user manual. So this runs off a 110. It's got a regular cord. You can plug it right into a power outlet. So let's look at this. Very easy to read. You got stick welding, lift tick, and then you have MIG. We're going to be using flux-core today, so that's going to be MIG. You got your negative, positive, an easy dial. All right, we have a little chart here on the back. Very nice on-off switch. We have a cooling fan back here. Let's look at it on the inside. Oh, nice. Okay, so it gives us our wire spool instructions of how to wire it. Very nice. All right. Okay. Also comes with another little tip here. This is a 1.0 size for the MIG gun. Has a nice little hook so you can hook it somewhere. This just pulls right off, and it has a 0.8 tip on it. So I want to try the little tool to see if I can get this loose, because I'm about to wire this and I want to. Oh, there we go. Look, how easy was that? Nice. All right, so I'm going to take, all right, so you push that to get that off. I'm going to take both of these off just like the instructions say. I'm going to take my wire. Now I'm being careful here. I don't want to lose control of this wire because it's going to, if I let this go, this whole thing is going to want to spool out. So we're going to put this on this way. Take that, clip it. Now, there's, okay, so this is on 0.08, so that's what I need it to be on. I could take that off and flip it around if I had the 1.0 size wire, but it's where I want it to be, so I'm not going to move it. Go ahead and get this back on here. Okay. I'm going to wait until I see it come out on this side. Okay, so I see it sticking out right here, so I'm going to go ahead and close this. All right. Now that I have that, now I have gone ahead and removed the nozzle and the tip from the gun here because when I'm feeding this wire through, I don't want there to be anything that's going to inhibit that flow. I'm going to go ahead and put this, tighten that down. All right, nice. Now that does feel kind of loose there, and I'm wondering if I have it on there right. Yeah, it looks like it's right. That locks into place, so I'm pulling on it and it's not coming out. If I twist it to the left, then it does come out. So I have it locked into place. It does feel loose. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and flip the power on in the back here. We have power, and I do have it flipped to MIG, so I'm going to pull the trigger, and I don't know if you can see, but it is turning. Okay, now, so it's going fast. So the machine knows that I'm wiring the gun. So let's see, I'm waiting for it to come out. I can feel it. And there it is. It came all the way through. So I'm going to go ahead and put my tip back on. No. I use the tool to take that off, but I don't need to use the tool to put it back on. I'm making it finger tight, and that's good enough. All right, and the nozzle. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and close this. So this knob here, if you move the knob fast, it goes in big intervals, but if you turn it slow, then it's you can dial it in exactly how you want it. Okay, so like I said before, it does come with the MIG gun. You got your ground clamp, and it comes with a stick welding or arc welding sinker. It does not come with a TIG torch. Go ahead and lock that in for my ground. All right, so I am ready to test this out. I have the machine set to 110, so I'm just gonna start with that and see how I like it. I'm probably gonna end up turning it up. We're just gonna see. All right, so I have a 3/4 inch little piece of metal here that I'm going to attach to a 1/4 inch plate. All right, the first tack looks pretty good, but I do think I want to go ahead and turn it up. Okay, all right, I'm going to put it on, I'm going to try 120. Okay. Okay, all right. Y'all, I am quite honestly pretty impressed. Let me do another side. It did lift on this side, but it doesn't matter. It's just a test piece. This was the real world. Obviously, I would have tacked all sides first so it doesn't move. So let's try this other side here. Okay. I just love this little hook. It's so convenient. This wire brush actually works quite nice. I know it only has like 10 teeth on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 14 teeth on it, but it's actually quite nice. All right, I'm really impressed with this. Let me just show you. Look at that. That looks really good to me. I'm super impressed with this. My past experience working with flux-core welders like this, they did not work well at all. This is awesome. And the fact that you don't have to have gas to weld with this, I think it's awesome. The way this turned out, if you would have asked me if this was flux-core or a regular gas MIG welding, I would have said gas just by looking at it. If I didn't know that it was flux-core. This looks really good. And y'all know I'm an artist, so even though welds don't always have to look good, you know I like to make it look good. I want to do a second pass on this other side just to see what it looks like. Alright. Okay, again, not too bad. Not too bad. Y'all know I gotta make some type of art piece. I have some thinner metal here. This is 16 gauge, and I want to see how it does with it. My boyfriend Will, he cut out the sunflower pattern for me on his CNC plasma cutting table. So I want to weld this together and see how it does on thinner metal. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the machine down. Let me just see what it does on 80. That might be too high. I don't know. We're going to see. So yeah, I do think that's a little too hot because it didn't go together. So I'll put it on 65 and see. All right. Now that did go together, but I do think it was still a bit too hot. It kind of melted. Seems like it melted the metal away. So I want to go even lower just to see. Let's try 55. I like that better, being on 55. All right, so here's what we got so far. I'm gonna bump it down to 50 and test that out. That works really great. I was expecting there to be way more slag, but it's not as much as I was expecting. Okay. I haven't cleaned it up yet, but I actually like the way that looks. What I'm going to do is make the pattern of the sunflower in the middle, just with little spot welds. So I have these little leaf cutouts here, and I'm basically using scrap metal that was laying around, and all I had was this threaded metal. So I'm going to see how these two will attach. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. It attached. So I have my flour. I'm gonna let that cool. I'm gonna take, this is gonna be my stem for the flour. And this was a really rusty piece of metal, as you can probably see. I try to clean it up the best that I can, but I want to test it and see how it's gonna work. This is gonna be my base for the flour. I'll go ahead and turn it on up. Put it on 116. I thought about adding some supports to this, but I think I want to test it just to see how it'll do, because I believe this will be lightweight enough to where it's not gonna need any more support. I don't have a speed square with me, so I'm going to use this to square it up some. Okay, looks pretty good actually. The important thing is that I'm welding on metal that was rusty, and it's still coming out good. My flour's gonna have a little lean to it, but that's okay, because what flour don't? Now I just gotta figure out which way do I want it to go for my flour. Yeah, I like it right there, so. I put a good tack on it, so let me see if that's good. Ah! That's cute! Oh, I love it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and weld it out. It is important, if you notice, almost after every weld I'm doing, I'm cleaning it up, because when this slag is on here, you can't weld on top of slag. You need to clean it and get it out of the way. So all you gotta do is take a few seconds to clean your little piece, and then keep on welding. Here's my flour. Now I'm going to attach the leaves. All right, there's one leaf. Now I want to attach the other one. I love it. All right. I think it looks pretty good. Overall, I'm really impressed with this little welder. This is awesome. And I will say, this will make a really great portable welder. You can hook it up to a generator super easily. And if anyone is wanting to just try welding, this would be a great way to go, because you don't need gas with it. It's super easy and it has everything you need. except for whelpers. You probably do want to get some whelpers if you're going to try welding. Another great thing is you're not going to break the bank buying this. So if you're interested in purchasing this, there's a link down below as well as a promo code and you get a discount. So follow that link, and as always, thank you so much for watching.